Have you ever stared into the eyes of something so horrifying? It felt like it was staring back into your soul. Movie monsters aren't just scary because of what they do. It's because deep down, some part of us believes they could be real. There are monsters, and then there are the ones that haunt you long after the screen fades to black. The ones that crawl into your mind and never leave. So, we're venturing into the shadows of cinema to uncover the most terrifying creatures ever imagined. These aren't your typical jump scare boogeymen. These are the legends, the nightmares, the pure manifestations of fear. So lock your doors, dim the lights, and whatever you do, don't watch this alone. And if you're into the eerie, the creepy, and the downright disturbing, hit that subscribe button now, because this is only the beginning. It Follows, 2015. Imagine this. You're walking alone at night. You glance behind you and see someone following. They don't run. They don't yell. They just walk. Slowly, steadily, with only one purpose: to reach you. Now imagine they never stop, ever. There's a reason It from It Follows is one of the most disturbing monsters ever put on screen. Because it's not really a monster at all. It doesn't roar. It doesn't leave claw marks. It doesn't tear through walls or crawl out of your closet. No, this creature is much worse. It's subtle, it's patient, and it's inevitable. It is a curse passed on through intimacy. A horrifying twist on the old concept of a supernatural chain letter. Except the penalty isn't bad luck, it's death. Once marked, you're doomed to be stalked by an entity that can take the shape of anyone. A stranger in a crowd, an old woman on the sidewalk, or even someone you love. And that's where the true horror begins. You'll never know if the person walking toward you is just some random passerby or it. Because it doesn't run, it doesn't scream, it just walks, slowly, constantly, toward you. You can fly across the country, hide in a basement, sleep with one eye open, but it will come, and if it touches you, you die, in ways you couldn't even imagine. And here's the cruel twist. You can delay it by passing the curse on to someone else. But once that person dies, and trust me, they will, it comes back to you. No amount of sex or sacrifice can undo it. It's just a waiting game. There are no dramatic chases, no epic showdowns, no magic bullets. It Follows flips the entire horror genre on its head by making the monster almost mundane. And in doing so, it becomes terrifying. Because you can't fight it. You can't plead with it. You can't reason with it. It is death, walking slowly behind you. And the worst part? It always knows where you are. Some say this creature is a metaphor for guilt. Others see it as a symbol of disease or consequence. But strip away the interpretations, and you're left with the pure, suffocating dread of something that simply won't stop. No music cues, no flashing lights, just you and a figure in the distance getting closer. So the next time you're out and see someone walking toward you, not running, not talking, just walking, ask yourself, are they just another person going about their day? Or have they been following you for much longer than you realized? Pennywise, It, 2017. You've heard the phrase, clowns are creepy, but Pennywise isn't just creepy. Pennywise is your deepest, most primal fear given form, and that is what makes him so terrifying. In the 2017 adaptation of It, we meet an ancient evil from beyond our world, a shape-shifting monster that has lived in the sewers of Derry, Maine for centuries, feeding on the fear of children. Pennywise is not just a clown, he is death in disguise. A creature that feeds on the terror of the young and helpless, weaponizing their deepest nightmares. Pennywise isn't bound by the limits of time or space. He exists in a trans-dimensional state, able to slip between worlds, appearing wherever he pleases, and in whatever form he deems most terrifying. The clown you see on screen is just one manifestation, but the true horror lies in his ability to become anything that can make you feel fear. Is it a mummy? A creepy, writhing mass of decay? A demonic painting? An abusive father? Pennywise has no bounds when it comes to the grotesque. He has only one mission: to feed off of your fear until he gets his prize, your soul. And he doesn't just scare, he toys with you. He enjoys it. In the small town of Derry, the darkness runs deep, and Pennywise lurks in the shadows, waiting for his next victim. When he lures the children down into the sewers, he doesn't simply snatch them away, he entices them, twisting their minds with images and illusions. The children can see their worst nightmares come alive, vivid and tangible, clawing at their sanity. Pennywise is a predator, yes, but he's also an artist in the way he creates terror. But the real kicker? Once he's fed on your fear, he comes back for more, and more, and more. Pennywise doesn't just take what you have. He plays with his prey until there's nothing left but the trembling remnants of what used to be your soul. He's not interested in quick kills. The longer the fear festers, the better. It's that slow, creeping terror that eats you alive. The film doesn't shy away from the grotesque either. Pennywise isn't just a threat of the mind. He's a force of raw destruction. Whether it's his horrific mouth stretching open, revealing rows of sharp teeth, or his chilling voice luring children into his grasp, Pennywise doesn't care who or what you are. His ultimate goal is to consume you, body and soul. The truly horrifying part of Pennywise isn't just his shape-shifting nature, though. It's the knowing that he will come for you. He's like the monster under the bed. Except this monster doesn't just hide in the dark. He lives in it. You can run, you can scream, but Pennywise doesn't care. He's already in your head, turning your most intimate fears against you. And once he's there, once he's twisted your mind, you're already lost. The Thing, 1982. Picture this. You're trapped in the freezing wilderness of Antarctica. The snow howls outside. Your team is dwindling. And your worst nightmare isn't the cold. It's the thing you thought was your friend. And the worst part? You don't know who it is. John Carpenter's The Thing doesn't just feature a monster. It introduces an unspeakable terror that can be anyone, anything. It doesn't just kill its victims, it becomes them. This alien organism doesn't have a fixed shape. No, it's far more insidious. It's a shapeshifter, a mimic, a perfect imitation of whatever lice it consumes. It hides inside, waiting for the right moment to reveal itself. And when it does, it leaves behind grotesque remnants of the people it's killed, a twisted, amalgamated mass of flesh and horror. At the heart of the story is a group of American researchers in a remote Antarctic base, isolated from the rest of the world. When they discover a strange alien organism, they unwittingly unleash a nightmare they cannot escape. The Thing's true form is hidden in a nightmarish soup of decaying human and alien parts, constantly shifting, twisting, and mutating. 1 minute, it's an innocent face. The next, it's a nightmare made flesh. The real terror lies in the unknown. Who is infected? Who can you trust? As the thing imitates its victims down to the finest detail, the paranoia becomes unbearable. This is the true horror, not just the fear of death, but the fear that the person next to you may no longer be who they seem, that the warm, familiar face could be hiding something far darker. The film's tension comes from the fact that you never really know who is human and who is the thing. The terrifying question looms: if I was an imitation, a perfect imitation, how would I know it was really me? The thing doesn't just consume, it transforms. Its victims become grotesque, horrifying combinations of their original forms. One of the most infamous scenes in The Thing showcases this mid-transformation. As the creature rips through its human host and reveals a mass of tentacles, goo, and shattered human organs, faces contort in unnatural shapes, bodies split and reconfigure. The result is pure body horror, a sickening amalgam of familiar and alien, an organism that will do anything to survive. As we've seen, these terrifying creatures aren't just figments of the imagination. They embody the things we fear most: the unknown, the untrustworthy, and the ever-present specter of death. Whether it's the relentless pursuit of it, the shape-shifting horror of Pennywise, or the terrifying parasitic presence of The Thing, these monsters challenge our perception of reality. They blur the line between what's real and what's imagined, and they thrive on the darkness within us all. But here's the most chilling thought of all: these monsters don't just exist in movies. They live within the corners of our minds. They feed on the fears we refuse to confront. And no matter how many times we turn away, they'll always find a way to follow us, because fear is unavoidable. So, as the credits roll and the lights come back on, remember this: every shadow could hide an enemy. Every noise could signal the approach of something worse than we can imagine. And no matter where you go, there will always be something out there, waiting, watching, creeping closer. If you want more spine-chilling tales of monsters, aliens, and things that should never have been, don't forget to subscribe, because after all, you never know when the next nightmare will come for you. Stay safe out there, and keep your eyes open